for you and I, and it's gonna be so fly. So fly, so fly. What? I like having you around, so I gotta put you down. So be there or be square. Never meeting in my girl, please don't be late. Never meeting in my please don't make me wait. There's a meeting in my there's a meeting in my step into me, casa, lay it down, Come on in, baby. Yeah. Get a little something for my sexy mama. Checking for you since day one. You're my mood and you're my sun. You're my star. You shine. Yeah. Girl, you're cheeky and you know that I'm feeling your steam. Be there, be square. Ever meeting in my bed. So girl, please don't be late. Don't be late. Don't be late. Don't be late. Ever meeting in my so please don't make me wait. There's a meeting in my there's a meeting in my you're everything that I've been searching for. Yeah. Well, and there's no need for me to search no more. Come into my don't be late to my there's a meeting in my bedroom. So girl, please don't be late. Don't be late. No. There's a meeting in my please don't make me wait. I can't wait. There's a meeting. Come into my LB, don't stop. What you gonna do now? Come into my, what? What's happening, Cyan?
What's
Welcome.
going on? How you doing? What's the topic tonight?
We're talking about sex.
Oh, why?
So we're talking about the psychological mindset behind why people fake orgasm.
Okay.
It's going to be
I'm gonna
interesting.
share. I'm gonna share the live.
Yes, make sure you
Share
tap the
this.
screen and share the live.
Share this with a couple people. Right
I'm
quick.
still sharing the live myself, so we still got a little more time. Waiting on Niche to come up, and then we'll get started. So we're listening to some music while we are doing that, if that's okay.
cool with me.
My mind's telling me no.
Sorry.
Oh, but my body's telling me yeah. Baby, I don't wanna hurt nobody, but there is something that I must confess to you. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. With a little bump and grind. Nothing wrong, baby. Hey, I see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. With a little bump and grind. Hey, look here. See, I know just what you want. And I know just what you need, girl. So, baby, bring your body to me. Bring your body here. I'm not fooling around with you. Baby, my love is true. With you is where I wanna be. I wanna be. Girl, you need someone like me, yeah, to satisfy your every need. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong. With a little bump and grind. With a little bump and grind. Baby, baby, I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Baby, hey, you say he's not treating you right. Lady, spend the night. I love you like ain't that to be loved. Girl, won't you try some on me? No need to look no more, because I've opened up my doors. You never wanna baby, you'll never find another me. You see, you need someone like me, yeah, to make love to you, baby, constantly. I don't see nothing wrong. Hey, nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. With a little bump and grind. Nothing wrong. Oh, I don't see nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. Baby. Alright, I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong, baby. Nothing wrong. No, 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 no. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong. Baby, 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 baby. Come on, come on, come on.
Hey, cousin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hey, Sayan.
Okay, we're tapping the
We
screen and
doing?
sharing the live.
I was sharing a live.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need help with the moderating the live tonight. So you guys can pull up people because I'm not gonna see everybody. Because we're gonna have a very interesting conversation. And we're gonna play some music off and on. So as we're sharing the live and tapping the screen and having this conversation. We're going to be asking some questions. We want everybody to share their perspectives. We want to be respectful tonight. We're not trying to be all explicit. We're just really trying to have a good conversation, an educational conversation as well. We're gonna have fun because I want to ask people, like what's their favorite songs. Um, People to share their ideas and their perspective on the topic. So tonight's topic, we're talking about um, the big O as it pertains to intimacy. And with that being said, we want to know the mindset of why people fake the big O. So to start it off, I'll say that I've done a little studying about it. Um, and I've learned that from study, they did a study at a university, and about 50% of women fake the big O. However, the twist is that 20 to 25% of men also fake the big O. So with that being said, what is the mindset or the thought process or the reason why people feel they need to fake the big O instead of communicating about their preference, their appetite, and what pleases them?
Hey, can I say something?
Yes.
I didn't know the number for men was so high, and I didn't know the number for women was so low. It was told to me that 90% of women fake orgasms, and it was told to me that about 10% of men fake orgasms. But I don't understand how a man can fake an orgasm.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Please tell me this one.
So, with that being
Shit.
said, okay, so let's think about it. Let's think about it for a while. Now, this was just the numbers I gave you were based on a study at a university. That is not nationwide or worldwide, it's not global. So, that's why a lot of times I don't really get into statistics because it's based off of the information that's given in that setting.
Can I say,
So, go ahead.
when I spoke to other women, every woman I asked, they all said they faked the orgasm before. Every
So,
single one of them.
most
Well,
women have faked orgasms at some point in their life.
but let
Absolutely.
me remind you that statistics are about people who report these things.
Right.
If nobody actually reported it, right, you're not going to ever get the full
Right.
spectrum.
You're not going to get the
So
full spectrum.
it is very much true that the numbers could be greater, and I will tell you that most women that I know have done it. So we're only talking about statistics are only ever talking about reported incidents.
Right. And again, this was at a university. This is one study that was at a university where they did a study between the guys and the girls that were there. Now, statistically speaking, again,
After that, because that's not going to be
most women that fake the orgasms are women that are under the ages of 40. That's not saying that women above 40 don't fake it, but it's saying that most women that fake it are under the age of 40. So I think because of the psychological mindset, it comes with maturity. Transparency and honesty comes with maturity. Now, for men, you would think that, okay, a man can't actually fake it, but that's not true because study shows that men can fake it just like women can fake it. You would think that there's more physical evidence of a man reaching that climax versus the physical evidence of women reaching that climax. But there are always telltale signs that you can kind of gauge. Not necessarily mean that those telltale signs are factual, but you can kind of gauge if a person has actually reached their climax. So we want to have an open discussion. We want people to be share their perspective and be transparent as they choose to be, whatever makes you comfortable. You don't have to go into detail about anything. If you want to share an experience, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine as well. But it's basically having this conversation so that we can kind of get to the root of why people choose to fake it and what can we do to resolve that issue of faking the big Oh,
Can I say something?
yes.
I'm gonna say this: faking anything is childish. So if you fake if you believe that Drop Dead Fred is in your room, or you believe your action figures coming to life, faking stuff is childish. That's a childish thing. So I have never faked nothing. I would tell a woman it didn't work out this time. I'm tired of humping on you. So this is you ain't getting me there.
Well, that's a very mature way of doing it. And actually,
That was funny as hell.
actually, that's not a bad thing, Cyan, because if people were more transparent, I think we wouldn't have as many problems in relationships. Now, I would say this: when it comes down to that, you have people you have the hookups and the what they call it, the sneaker leaks. You have those, yeah, whatever they call it, and then you have the people that are in short-term relationships. You have the friends with benefits. You have the real in-depth relationships. The faking it can be very harmful to the serious relationships or even the short-term relationships, because if you're not honest about what you feel or what you want and you're faking it, it's going to build up tension, resentment, frustration, all of these negative vibes. So I think, in my opinion, that transparency, honesty, especially when it comes down to intimacy, should always be something that people do.
Cousin, I can see both sides of it though.
Okay, go ahead, Challenge. I want to hear from you.
Yeah, I can see both sides of it. I can see where somebody has a stronger smex drive than the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's just give a hypothetical number. They want it 5 days a week. You really only good for 2 or 3.
Okay.
But to compromise, you fake it just to get them to get what they want. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is the case. Which is the case
Yeah.
in some study have shown that that's been the case. Like
Yeah, it's okay to make a compromise. I think. I don't think it's being dishonest. I don't think it's being blatantly dishonest. I think it's just like I'm gonna make this compromise because I know she a 5 day a week and I'm a 2.5 day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, so one of the reasons that was given was that people don't want to hurt their significant other's feelings. So they'd rather fake it than to say you're just not cutting it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it in that instance. I wouldn't do it in that.
And then
The 2.5 days that we have it, we both fall in. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
I just don't have the energy for 5 days.
I got
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not to not hurt your feelings. It's to give you what you want.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you on that. And that's one of the other ones, is that one person may not have the capacity to do this, but they're compromising for the other person. One of the reasons that was given is they get turned off somewhere in the process. And in doing so, they find that instead of saying I'm turned off, or instead of making a big deal out of it, they go ahead on and fake it so the other person can get whatever it is they need, and then they move on. And so it's a lot of different reasons why people choose to fake it instead of saying what it is. One of the other studies showed that a lot of women fake it because they're not comfortable with expressing what they like, what makes them feel good, or what they enjoy, for the fear of being judged. So there's a lot of reasons why people actually fake it. Let's see. We have a couple of other people on the panel. Mark, would you like to say something about it? What's your take on it?
I don't really understand why it would be done, but I was listening. I think it was Challenge that said that where it's like maybe he was 2.5 and the the mate was 5. I still didn't understand where the fakeness came in at.
Well, I don't know. Challenge. Do you want to elaborate on where you were coming from with that?
Yeah, so I'm saying in terms of days, her what do you call it, libido or her drive
Yeah.
was
Yes.
just
Uh huh.
just higher than mine. She 5 days a week, she just ready to roll, ready to roll, ready to roll, and she wanted that every time. And I got 2.5 days of O's for you, but I'm not going to abandon you the other 2.5 days. You understand what I'm saying, Mark?
So I think his question is, do you, even though you don't have the 5 in you, do you fake it like you did? Like,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you
yeah.
fake
That's what I'm
that you've
saying.
reached your climax, or you just walk away without climaxing?
Oh no, no, because I think that some people, I think some just my experience. I think some women get that from you getting it. You get what I'm saying? It's
Okay.
like you understand what I'm saying? It's
I
Yeah,
like
got.
Yeah.
that's very
Yeah.
if
much
they,
possible.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was saying, Mark.
So scientific study has shown that women have several different types of orgasms. Every orgasm for a woman can be different. They have small ones, little mini orgasms. They have big ones, and they have some that's like semi orgasms. Like they get there, but they don't fully get there. So with a woman, there are different types of orgasms that a woman can have. And a woman's body is a lot more complex than I think people know. Because with those, you're not going to always see the physical evidence that she's gotten there. With a man, it's more simple because there is evidence. That's why I think women are better at probably faking it than men are, but that's just my opinion. Go ahead, Mark. You had something else you want to add to that?
I was, I was just gonna say. So I've been in relationships where, you know, there would be times where the woman just wanted to be all about me. She wanted me to enjoy that. And then there's times where I would reciprocate and I would do the same for her. But I guess in that case, there's no need for either one of us to fake anything, right? But I, I, I wouldn't understand other than like if I was faking it, I would only think that it would be somebody that I met initially and it went down that path and I wasn't enjoying it, but I was participating so it could be over with, so I can dip. That's the only thing I can think of as far as why I would do it or something like that.
Okay. Let's hear from Quincy. Quincy, do you want to say anything about it? You have a perspective of the topic?
How y'all doing?
Hi.
I don't know whether y'all getting this stuff about talking about that a man faking an orgasm. That's impossible. How the hell a man gonna fake an orgasm when that goddamn water finna come on? That water coming on, and ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it. You'll know that he done orgasm when that shit go limp.
Quincy, I got a difference in opinion, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Condom
So,
on. They
me
won't even
too.
know.
Yeah, I
But
got
ain't
different
no,
opinion.
regardless of the condom on or the condom off, that's scientifically impossible.
No, it's
How?
not. No, it's not, bro.
Shit, you man,
No, it's not.
I
I'm
ain't
gonna tell
never
you. I'm gonna
saw
tell you.
me
Well,
ejaculate and then bring no water.
Hold on,
well,
y'all.
no. That's not what we're talking about, though. We're not talking about. You know, here's. I'll give you an anecdotal
I
experience.
don't know.
I was in a situation one time where I thought like I was trying to poke the Grand Canyon, and I got tired of working, so I started screaming and hollering, "Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Oh my God! Here it go!" and I got her to get hers off so I can get the fuck out, get out of there.
You
That
just
part.
didn't like her.
No, no,
That
no. It
part.
wasn't about liking. I liked her. I didn't experience her,
Right.
right? But when I experience her, I can't fill up the Grand Canyon, so I'm good. You're not gonna break my back. You're not gonna give me a heart attack. We ain't
That's what
doing
I'm
none of that.
saying. I
So
don't
before,
blame
so what I'm saying is, I faked like I was doing it because it got her excited. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah,
you.
you had a
Only time
condom
when
too,
I
right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So she
only
don't
time
know.
She
dealing
don't
with a
know.
woman, and what would get me turned off is something smelling a little freak. Nah, we can't do this, baby. Your ass need to go to a doctor. No, we ain't doing this. That's the only
Well,
thing that's gonna get me turned off, and I'm gonna let her know,
well,
motherfucker, you stink.
nah, I ain't
Nope.
gonna do that.
I'm gonna
I
let
ain't,
you know up front. I'm not
I
holding
ain't
nothing
doing that.
back. You
You
shouldn't.
know,
You
you know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do?
leave
I'm gonna be like,
over
I
here.
had one too many drinks. Plop, and I'm gonna fall out. That's what I'm gonna do.
Why did you even come over here? I mean, it's sad. I mean, that's only showing you right then and there she's part of fooling around with too many damn men.
Ah, that's not true.
If a vagina smelling like that, come on, bro. What is it?
That ain't true, bro. Women have different, bro. It's like being around a dude, and I'm gonna put it on dude. You don't smell yourself when you funky, unless you get extremely stringent. You are so used to smelling funky, you don't know.
She probably didn't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't know, so I'm not gonna just say, I'm be like, hey, I might have a conversation with her to try to help her out, but I'm not gonna, yeah, I ain't doing that one, bro. Because you don't know. It's a lot of dudes around here got funky breath. A lot of women got funky breath, and nobody explained it to them, and they just walk around their whole life with funky ass breath.
Okay.
Hey,
So hold on.
But go ahead.
We definitely want to hear reasons as to why men may get turned off because some people believe that men can just be with anything, right? And while I think there's a wide variety of scenarios that a man can be with a woman, I don't think it's really anything. But I want to hear from Lala. I don't think I heard from Lala initially about the prompt.
Hi. I, I've honestly never faked it. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I feel like for some people, it's like maybe a psychological block. But understanding and knowing your body, then in turn, if you can't get me there, I can do it myself.
Okay, so it's not necessary for everybody. Would everybody agree to that? It's not necessary to
I would
come
agree
every
with that.
time.
I
Yeah.
would agree with that. And I will say that again, study shows that it's more of younger women that fake it than older women. More mature women don't have time for that. Basically, more matured women would be more apt to tell the truth and say, "Listen, this is not working," or we need to have a conversation. Let me explain to you what it is I like and what it is I don't like. I think more matured people are more apt to have the before, during, and after conversation.
Okay,
So,
so I want to dive into that as well because I don't think a lot of people know how important that part is to intimacy. But I want to go back just a little bit and ask the men. You guys didn't answer the question. Is it necessary to climax every single time?
No.
It's not. Okay, so it's the same
Yeah,
for
it
men and
No.
is.
women.
Who said no?
I
It is.
did.
Well, I'm
Okay.
asking you
Yes,
to
me.
answer for yourself. He's not answering for
Yeah.
you. What
No,
do
I
you
did.
I
say?
just wondered who it was. That's
Yeah,
all.
what do you
No.
say?
I say absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not doing this for fun.
Come when
Right.
I come, and don't come at all. No, it ain't for fun.
There is a
Well,
goal here.
not to be graphic, but there is a particular way our bodies are set up for us to enjoy every bit of the experience. And because I've never been a man, I'm wondering if you guys don't get those, if maybe the sensation around the activity is not as enjoyable or you
It's
just
not.
prefer to get it. Yeah. Okay, well, that makes sense. I hear
Until
that.
you bust that thing, you trying to bust that thing.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
that
that's the
definitely
whole
makes sense.
goal. That's the whole goal. And we're not going. I don't. I'm not judging anybody, but I'm not going to walk around saying I don't want it because the opportunities are few and far between. We don't. It's not free for us. We don't just walk up and say, "Can I get that?"
Well,
Yeah, well,
China,
I think what you're lending to is the fact that you actually need consensual interest and you need consent.
Right.
Whereas we know 9 times out of 10, even if the men don't like us, they'll take the opportunity.
Exactly. So why would
Let,
we waste it?
let me elaborate a little bit. Let me say something. Like when I speak from my point of view on it's not necessary, I'm speaking from if I'm in a relationship and I'm speaking not a new relationship at that. Like we've been together or we're married or whatever the case may be,
I'm
right?
receiving that.
It,
You're absolutely right.
right. But if it's something like I'm casually like how I used to be, then yeah, it's all about I'm trying to get mine because that's what I set out to do from the rip. So in that regard, yeah. But on a
Okay,
note, and I think when we started this topic, I think that's one of the variations. Are you in a committed relationship, or are you dating, or is this something new? Because those are the things that I think would pose why people would do it, man or woman. if
he's
you
right.
just if you just seeing somebody brand new and y'all went down that path and it wasn't enjoyable, but you just trying to get out. Like Challenge said, the walls was Grand Canyon, and you just trying to make sure you can get up out of there. You ain't trying to break yourself. Then that might be the pace you take, right? But
Yeah.
if there's something
okay.
I'm into for a long period of time, you know what I mean? If she got hers and I just want to go to sleep and I satisfy her, I'm good with that.
Yeah. You don't fake it though. You
No,
just say, "Hey, look,
no,
you
ain't no
good?"
faking.
Yeah. You say you good. She say, "Yeah."
Yep,
Then you say, "I'm gonna go on to sleep. That's enough for
right.
me."
There you
But
go.
I'm talking about faking it. Talking about and
That's ridiculous.
you ain't did nothing,
Ain't
and then
nothing.
just fucking
Yeah,
with her. That's wrong.
ain't
So
no need to do
here's the
that.
thing. I think a lot of times when we're having conversations, we are very aware of the differences. However, in these conversations, I see more similarities than otherwise. Um, I want to know some of the reasons that men are turned off where they might consider faking it.
Her feelings
Her
when
feelings
you
turn you off?
no, you don't want to hurt her feel. If you gonna fake it,
Oh, okay.
like he said, if you with a woman that you really love, you've been with her a long time, and she just ain't doing it for you like she used to. You care about her feelings because this is somebody that you didn't grew to love beyond the bedroom. So you care about her feelings, and you just go ahead and let it be what it's gonna be. You just say, you just that's why I can see faking it. I never faked it, but if I was to fake it, it had to be a woman I really care about.
Okay, I'm different there now. So I'm not going to fake it with somebody I care about. We got to have that discussion.
Yeah, there's two different ways to handle that. I don't think either
Okay,
one of
wait,
you.
wait, hold on.
What was your question though, cousin?
My question was, what are the reasons why you would be turned off that you might consider faking
Oh,
it? So,
no. Oh, okay. Like I said, the Grand Canyon. This is just me personally saying my personal opinion.
and
I
let's just be
can't I
clear.
can't stand I can't stand the hair glue. The smell of that, I can't stand it. I,
I've heard you
I
say that
I'm just
before. That's always
I,
funny to me.
I'm just being honest. I can't stand that smell.
But do you guys know what
And
he
I got
means by
turned off
Grand
one
Canyon?
time.
Yeah,
Okay,
a big ass, a big wide ass.
Yeah.
wait,
And one
wait, wait,
time I
wait.
got turned off because it was the first time and you talking about you love me. I just dipped.
Okay,
Good.
so feelings too soon turn you off. Okay,
Yeah, what? You crazy.
all right.
You said feelings.
That's what he said.
I never
If
could understand that. People always say that you catching feelings, or I had this one girl tell me, "I've been told I'm clingy." I said, "Huh?" She said, "I've been told I'm clingy." I said, "He didn't like you then,
wait,
because
Now
I
I'm gonna
wait.
tell
hope
you
that
what.
you
I'm gonna
like
tell
me
you
as much
what
as I
happened.
like you."
No,
Cyan.
what he said was when somebody say "I love you" during the act that he just met. He
Yeah,
know
the
it's not true.
first
That's not
time,
true.
bruh. The first
Oh,
time.
okay.
Tell me you love me. What?
I
I'm
don't care.
out.
They can say that shit to me.
They can't say it to me. And that was my boss at one time. I was like, I got to go.
Me,
Oh boy, wait a
They can
minute.
say
You
they
with your
love me.
boss?
Shit, I want you to love this shit.
it's
Go.
almost it seems. It almost
Yeah.
it seems like people get turned off to anything that's good, and they get turned on to anything that's bad.
Yeah, you can say
Well,
No, I don't know. I
I
don't
know
think
because I've heard
I don't
people
think
say
that.
that they want to be cussed out during
That's
sex.
what I just said. People get turned on to anything that's bad, but they get turned off the minute somebody good to them. They don't even want it. So
No,
why
no,
even
no, no,
try?
no. You can't be
no.
good to me when I just met you.
Why even try?
Well,
You
hold
get
on. Let's unpack it a little bit, right?
yeah.
If you don't know the woman and she says she love you, don't that sound a little bit like responsibility in a
It
space where
sounded.
you're not trying to have
Hey,
none?
I done been in a lot of messed up relationship. It'll feel good to have somebody that actually give a damn.
Exactly.
It'll
Okay, but
feel
that
good to have somebody that actually give a damn.
So
Like
let
you
me
have a lot of these people, they don't want nobody telling them that they pretty. They don't. If that girl is breaking all this stuff down, telling you, "Oh, I don't like to hear stuff like that." That girl don't. That girl or that dude don't like you.
That's
Leave.
right.
Leave.
uh
Don't
I
even waste
agree.
your fucking
that was
time.
a
I
different
know
that was
women tell me they never been kissed by a man. They say
that
a man ain't never kissed me when we together. I said, what?
Just leave.
We don't kiss. I said,
but that's a different
shit.
scenario. That's a different
Huh?
scenario, bro.
Oh, we ain't
But
talking
I,
about
I
so
you.
don't. I
Oh,
We're
don't
not
think
talking
it's.
about you. We're
I
talking in
don't
well
think
hold
general.
it's
on.
about responsibility though. If you're talking about somebody you smashing the first time and they talking about they love you, I don't
Can
see that as
Can I ask a question on that?
running away from responsibility. I just think that that's somewhat of a red flag to me.
that's a red flag
No,
to
it's
Well,
me.
can
not.
I ask a
It's a
question
red
Hold
If
on
she
on.
that?
giving
flag
you
and
her body,
everything,
she
but
should
people
love
Hold
still
you.
on.
stay.
Let me
Let's
explain what I mean and then Lala you can go, right?
okay.
When I say it sounds like responsibility, I'm saying that in that moment, if you take her seriously, you may wonder, then what's, you know what I'm saying? What is she going to want from me after this? If you already in love, I might have to move differently, right? If you're taking her seriously, it would feel very awkward, right? Because we don't even know each other. So that's what I mean when I say responsibility. And it's not a bad thing because it's not actually your responsibility if y'all just met. That's not logical, right? So it's not like you're running from responsibility in itself. You're That's kind of delusional if you just met this person and they're hollering I love you already. So, but you might wonder in that moment like is she going to be able to walk away from this or is she going to stalk me? So yeah, that would be a turn off. And there's
Mm-mm.
nothing wrong with that. That's actually a logical response.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Like
really not. But let Lala go
I don't
first.
mean to be rude, but that sound like dick dizzy.
Well, let
So
No,
Lala
so
go.
it,
I want to hear what she
it
got to
could
say.
be.
I want to speak
It
after
could be.
that.
Go ahead, Lala.
so what I wanted to ask was it just pillow talk? Or was this like after the fact or before the fact? Because a lot of people say a whole lot of different things when they're in the
No,
act, not necessarily thinking about what's coming out of their mouth, which
no,
like
Right.
I explained to my daughters real quick, I'll say this. If he ain't standing up and looking you in your eye telling you that, whatever he says when y'all laying down, don't believe it.
he
Exactly.
said whatever he said laying down on what? I didn't hit the last
Don't
part.
believe it.
There you
Okay,
go.
that's what I
It's
did. I
just
didn't
pillow.
believe
In
it.
other words, it's just pillow talk. Like
No.
men have a tendency, not to sidetrack, it may be so good to them that in the act they may say, "I want you to have my baby," but that's not necessarily what they mean. It's just pillow talk. It's something that
No, no,
escalates
no.
Yes,
the
I've
sexual
heard men say that
experience.
before. Not in my
Oh,
Yeah.
they
experience,
want
but
it. They want it. They may not know. They may not know what they're asking for, but they want it.
not. Yeah, it hasn't been my
Hey, can I
experience,
say
but
something?
I've had friends that told me that men would say that to them in the act, and be full clear. They both know that that's not what he wants, but that is
Right.
something that
Right.
he says every time they lay down.
Hey,
That's
let
what
me say this right quick. Listen, I know it sounds like it's fucked up and stuff, but the truth is, if you let somebody in your body, you should say you love them because you didn't gave them one of your most prized possessions. So it all depends on because I didn't been with a woman before and I didn't get none right away, but we had so many long conversations about so many things and we had so much in common and we learned so much from each other. I knew when she said she loved me after the first time having sex with her that she really meant it.
Okay.
And it didn't bother me.
So, fellas,
Okay.
let me ask you this: in this scenario, you work with somebody, they are your boss, they hitting on you for, let's say, I can't remember how long it was, but it had to be 5 months.
That's harassment.
Listen, right, but come over to my place. I'm having my birthday party. Come to find out, I'm the only one at the birthday party. Listen, where's everybody at? Don't worry about them. Let's have some drinks.
Oh, you the
And
party.
then we get into it, and because it was kind of forceful, I wasn't mad at it, but we get into it, and when I go deep, it's I love you, and looking in my eyes, no, that's a red flag, bro. That's a red flag. Stop playing with me.
Looking in your
How do
eyes.
you know that that
Yeah,
person didn't?
trying to make me look her in her eyes and looking at me talking about no, I'm not. No, we ain't doing this one, boo. I'm this is honest God truth.
But you
I
said
had to
5 months,
I
right?
ain't had to
Before.
fake nothing. I ain't had to fake nothing because I pulled out and left. It was that simple,
Okay, but you
Oh
said
shit.
5 months, right?
huh? 5 months of her pursuing me though.
Right. So maybe she actually did have a thing for you. Maybe she had a
Exactly.
in love crush. And when she got
Crushing
it,
Don't
she
know.
wanted you to
crushing and
know
love is
that.
two different things. You can't
Nah,
determine.
sometimes when you talking to a woman and you fascinated, you know what I'm saying? If you're a fascinating person, sometimes they just ain't never met nobody like you and they fascinated with you and they'll say things like that. You just don't
But that's
understand
a
it. I know
fetish.
some women
That's a
that never
fetish.
seen me before love me right now.
That's a fetish though. That ain't
No,
love.
that's Facebook dating.
No, actually, what it is Facebook dating. What it is that women's attraction and sexual desire is attached to their emotions. And so, if you can, and y'all already know this, if you can talk to a woman in such a way and be appealing to her, to where she would be attractive to you, she absolutely does not have to see you or experience you first. She could be ready to, have sex with you. Now, it
Exactly.
does depend on the
I'm
woman. I say
confused now.
this.
No, they
I
can
say
love
this.
you.
Hold
They
on. I
really can
say
love your
this.
ass. Challenge.
Love is not synonymous with sex. Okay. Um, Sex is an act of an expression of love. Could be right,
You think
but
that's for
love
women?
is what it is. Well, what I'm saying is organically, women's emotions are tied to sex, and I
Yeah.
say this all the time. And y'all, people in the room don't believe me, but when you have women that can just lay down and get up with no emotions, that takes effort.
They
Yep.
It
have no
takes some
emotion.
type of conditioning,
She's
right?
right.
People don't like when I say it's trauma, but for a lot of people it is trauma. But it does take effort and conditioning because we know that there are people who do that intentionally,
It
right? So we're
is.
not saying it's impossible, but we are saying that organically our emotions are tied to our sexual acts,
She's right.
No, I
and
agree with that. Do
it
you think that's the
happens.
same for men though?
Often it happens. Well, I've never been a man, so I'm only talking for women. You can tell us about men, but
Mm-hmm.
what I'm also saying, often it happens before you actually meet her. You know what I'm saying? That process is get started while you're talking to her, right? Whether you just met her standing in a grocery store or you've spent a
But
couple of
I
hours over the phone with her.
but I was 18. I was cooking hot wings. I wasn't I wasn't doing nothing to her. I,
But you
I
probably was
was
talking to her, challenge. You probably was
no.
saying things to her and
I had
talking
to
to her.
talk to her. I had to talk to her because she was the manager.
Oh, you talking about the manager situation? Well,
No, no, let
see,
me tell you something.
let
Listen.
me let's
Go ahead.
just
When this was in
acknowledge.
Atlanta,
Let's
Saeed,
acknowledge that your manager crossing them type of boundaries, something is wrong with her anyway. Now, I'm
Yeah.
not putting her in
that's what
jail
I
or
thought.
hell.
That's
I'm
what I
not putting
thought.
her in jail or hell, right? Because I'm
Mm-mm.
not going to be that judgmental. But there is something often weird about somebody who's your manager watching you work and getting attracted and getting physically
Right,
aroused.
right.
So we really can't unpack that. She got to go to therapy.
Right.
Now that's a special
I'm cooking
situation. But
lemon.
challenge, what I'm trying to tell you is
Do I
this.
look sexy cooking lemon pepper wings?
No, you dropped them fries just right.
Oh
Hey, but
no.
look, check this out. Listen.
Go ahead.
I'm not even gonna front with y'all. I didn't met women on Facebook dating, on different sites, and I never seen them before in real life. And the conversation was so connected. You know what I'm saying? That I did catch feelings for them. I can't lie. But till I seen them, then once I seen them, we talked on the phone for months, and then once we actually seen each other, I kept trying to put that voice with that face, and it didn't match. She looked horrible. You know what I'm
But
saying? But I fell in love with her voice.
Well, here's the
And,
other thing
so
that,
can I
that
ask a
people don't
This
agree with,
is
question?
your
Cyan.
voice.
Here's the other thing that people don't agree with sometimes when I say it, Cyan. Love
I
is a
want to hear this.
choice.
Uh-huh.
And love is a choice. Now, if you think that love means sex, then you're going to opt out of loving unattractive people. Okay?
Really?
But if you understand that you can still love somebody and have feelings for somebody and decide not to have sex with them, then you can still love the person, still appreciate them, just acknowledge that I'm not physically attracted to you enough to have sex. So that makes sense. And I
That
think
confused me though.
that's the problem sometimes. It's whatever we are attaching to love is why often enough we can't enjoy sex. Because they're not synonymous. Now we may argue morally, biblically, or whatever background you come from, that they should, right? And every to each his own. But they actually are not synonymous.
So
let me tell you
Okay,
something.
Paul, can I ask
I'll go ahead.
a minute
go ahead,
question?
Lala.
Because
Yeah,
I
go
have
ahead.
heard this like from several people that some people like, how do I say, love at first sight is what I'm trying to get to. Where a man has literally met a woman and he didn't say I love you, but he says, you're gonna be my wife. Like,
Hmm.
I have heard grandparents and parents who have said, I'm the moment I met her, I knew I don't know, I don't want to say love, but I knew that this was the person for me. So but they do say love at first sight. So y'all don't believe in that.
No, I
But
do.
Challenge, you were 18, so yeah, your
Yeah,
situation.
I
but
do.
I don't believe in love at first sight.
I believe in it.
I believe that when a man says you're my wife, it doesn't mean that he's in love. It means that you carry yourself in a way that he sees you as a wife. Now,
Well,
does that make sense?
yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah. So
But
it's
but
not.
that's not all men. So it makes sense for you because I kind of know with experience of talking with you, right, how
Mhm.
you view things. But I think that what she's talking about, the love at first sight, you have to kind of be open to it. You have to have a mind frame that it's possible. If you don't want it and you don't think it's possible, I don't think that you'll likely have that
Right.
experience.
Right. When I say I don't believe in it, that doesn't mean it's impossible.
Yeah, it just means that you're actually rejecting the idea. So nobody had that experience. Nobody on the panel in the comments. Hey, Slim,
Hell yeah, I did.
hi, Slim Daddy.
come on up here, Slim.
Yeah, yeah. No. I had that experience.
You have? Did it catch
Hmm.
you off guard?
Yeah, it did. But she wasn't ready for the opportunity.
Yeah, and that
She
makes
wasn't
sense
ready
too.
for a man like that. She experienced so many other men that wasn't open for that type of position.
Hmm.
So she didn't know how to deal with me. That's what after therapy, that's what I figured out. But yeah, she wasn't ready for the opportunity. It was so many women that I would have married after the first month. And I ain't saying I would have actually married them, but I knew that they had what I needed.
They met your qualifications.
They
That's
met
kind of like
every
what.
qualification. They
That's
had
what it is.
exactly what I needed, and I wanted a son out of those women. But they just wasn't taking life seriously. They were freestyling life. And a lot of women are doing that shit.
Hey, Sleepy, come on up here. So is that a man mind frame? I want to know then, because I hear a lot of men say that. I've heard women
What's
say
going on,
too. I knew
Slim?
it.
My bad.
I've heard women say, "I knew it was. I knew you were my
What
husband."
up, dog? What up,
Right.
dog?
But I hear a lot of men say that. And if you're talking about she met your qualifications, then that makes sense because I don't think we think about it like that. Quincy, Slim, Mark, have you guys had those experience, love at first sight?
Yeah, I was just saying that, like I was trying to tell people, the relationships that you think don't work don't be the same relationships that actually do work. Like you might have a girl that tell her friend, "Oh, you slept with him on first night, girl. He ain't gonna want you." 25 years later, they still together. Meanwhile, the friend that went through countless of men and them down that same relationship still together. Them be the ones that actually do work.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing you have to kind of be open for,
Yeah,
right? Like
it depends. It depends on the individual. Like I said, if you with the wrong person, I don't give a damn what you do with that person. If you with the wrong person, it ain't gonna work no how. So when the first sign that you see something that you know Don't supposed to be going on. Oh, I don't like for no man to touch me like that. I don't like for no man to put his. I don't want to hold hands. That girl don't like you. Leave.
but
Or the same thing that goes for a dude. If you
I
laying, ladies, if you laying in the bed with a guy after y'all finna doing the old in and out, and he asking you what you about to get into, don't even go back because he don't want you.
The old in and out is crazy.
I'm just that
Mark,
old in and out.
let me ask Mark. Do you have you ever had a love at first sight experience?
I have
Really? Did it catch you off guard?
always, and it would. I mean, like, there's nothing that you can explain as far as you doing what you doing, not even thinking about anything like that, and then all of a sudden you turn and you make eye contact with somebody, and your heart kind of stops for a bit, and you're more than smitten. I can tell you that. Or I know I was. And all you can do is you can't stop looking at that person, even though you try. You know you staring, but you just kind of
can't
captivated,
stop.
and they are too on some level. It's great when it
Mark, I'm
happens.
gonna tell you something though. I think that is lust, and I think that we disguise it. And I'm not talking about your particular situation. I'm not getting on you, but I
Gotcha.
think we disguise it as love, and I think that men have to understand this: discipline should be your priority. And if I'm feeling those feelings, I don't make decisions off feelings.
I get you, challenge.
That's
So check this out.
Go ahead.
Check this out. When you talking about love at first sight, I know for me, it ain't about the sex, bro.
That was my
No, no,
next
no.
question.
That's not. I'm talking about feelings. I'm talking
Right,
about the
right.
feeling.
I'm saying for me.
Okay,
I'm
right.
saying for me.
I
It
agree with that.
ain't about lust. It ain't about I gotta hit that some kind of way.
Yeah. So the
No, it ain't
question
that.
I asked was
Go
about
ahead.
love at first sight. There was no real decision to make, right? It's not about marrying them today. But I was gonna ask, was there a sexual stimulation involved, or were there other factors? That was gonna be my next question.
Anybody that say no is lying.
Well, that's not true, Challenge. He just
Yeah.
told you it wasn't it wasn't sexual. Nobody says that you're not sexually attracted, but it's not sexually driven.
No, no.
That is what I
He
think.
talking about Mark talking about for that day.
Yes, but that's what we're
Nah,
talking
bro.
about. Love at first sight, Challenge. Slim.
Mark said I can wait till tomorrow. But
I'm just stupid.
Nah, man. Look,
I'm just messing with you, brother.
I can't wait to
right,
tell
but
my
I
wife.
think I
Go
think
ahead.
Nee said it right. Nee said it right. Like, she could be sexually, well, how'd you say it? Attractive.
No, just go and tell him you ready to do it all in and out.
Okay, the old in and out is taking me. Slim, have you had that experience, love at first sight?
Give me 1 second and shit. We switching out. We switching out. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
But I can tell you now. I didn't have the love of first sight, but I had the love of first interaction.
Oh, okay. Was it sexually driven?
It wasn't sexually driven at all. Sex wasn't even on the table.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Um, it's interesting. Lala, did
Yes.
you say you had the experience of love at first sight?
Yes.
And was it sexually driven?
Nope. It
Yeah.
was just locked eyes, butterflies. I knew that this person, or at least I thought that this person was the right person. And I mean, we were together for almost like a year and a half, but did some shit to change that whole scenario. And I was out.
Got you. Okay, I wish we had more women on the panel, but I want to also ask the women, what are things that turn you off that would make you fake an orgasm? And Lala says she never have ever. So, cousin?
Hey, I had to mute my mic because I've been laughing the whole time. I'm so sorry.
That's
Um,
okay. You also can turn your little box into the Cousins Chat logo so that people know where to follow.
okay, let me see if I can do that. What did you ask me a question?
I was asking you some because you had done some research on it. So Lala says she's never faked it. So I wanted to know what were some reasons that a woman would fake an orgasm. Oh, come tell us.
One of the reasons that I researched was insecurity. Being over anxious, anxiety would cause a woman to fake an orgasm. She's not comfortable in her skin. She's not comfortable expressing what she likes and what she doesn't like. Um, because women are, a lot of times are very self-conscious. Uh, at some point in time, hold on one second. I'm sorry. I got some kind of notification. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Lord, what did I do?
You didn't do anything wrong.
21 and up on there.
Um, Again, at some point in time, it was women were kind of judged if they were sexually active or if they discussed the topic or if they made mention that they enjoyed it. So it kind of became a mindset where it caused women to be more insecure about seeing what they like. I think even at some point I've heard people say, "Ooh, she's freaky," and that looked at as being a bad thing.
Okay,
So
afraid of judgment. Okay.
right. So I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of younger women, from according to studies, will fake it more than older women because older women have gotten to the point where they're just over it. They're not about to fake it. They're not about to lie about it. They're going to say what it is. They're going to communicate. But for younger women, they may not be as confident. So that's, according to what I've researched and studied, that's one of the main reasons why women actually fake it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I've heard that from several women before. I don't think that men realize all the time how difficult the conversation or even the act of sex have evolved for women over the years. And a lot of it, like we said before, takes place in our heads. And it's difficult fighting with your head and your body for so many years and then getting the green light. So I don't know if men have this experience, but as soon as a woman gets married and things get real, right? They really don't know what to do unless they have a certain amount of experience. What I find interesting is that men want what we call good girls. However, good girls have the most insecurities because they have less experience in the bedroom. And so I want to know your experience dealing with women who may not have been sexually compatible. If you're not faking it, what is the solution? What do you do? I don't remember who said they were faking and who not, but what do you do if women have less experience?
That's not a problem at all.
Fake it.
No, no, it's slim. No, she said if women have less experience, you
Yeah,
teach them.
if lift. No, I'm not
You
teaching.
teach
I
them.
ain't, I ain't, I ain't in the
I'm
business of
teaching them.
teaching.
I'd rather teach them than they learn doing the what they call it, hot girl summer. I'd rather teach them.
Okay, so you rather teach challenge.
Absolutely.
He said he ain't teaching nobody.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I would rather teach them. And
I,
could this study be a byproduct of some women's values, the younger women, being upside down? So they might have to fake it because they went for the man for something other than a true relationship, money, Bentley, whatever it could be.
Well, when we talk about younger, Revelations 3:17, that's a TikTok name. She's in the comments. I'm not referencing the Bible. She said when she was younger, she would do it to help his ego, but now she knows better. I also think that men don't understand that when young women are younger, they most likely are having sex to keep a man's attention. And so they'll tell you anything that you need to know to keep you talking to them, to keep you hanging out with them, to keep you interested. So I think that's the big difference between younger and
To
older.
keep you, to keep, but what to what end though? What's the end game?
Well, I'm talking about women who like you. Now, you mentioned
No,
women who like
yeah,
cars and money and those things. I'm
yeah.
talking about women who like you. They
I
want to
think
give you attention. So they will tell you, they will fake it. You know, they will tell you whatever you want to hear. They will be whatever you want in the moment when we're younger, to continue to get the attention, or whatever benefit that we are getting from you.
I don't think it's possible for women that really like you to fake often. I really don't.
Well, the whole point, like she said, was to spare his ego. If you love somebody, then you don't want to see him angry or hurt. You don't want to mess up a mood, right? And then we already admitted in this live that it's not always important to get it every time. But there are
Not for
some men,
men.
no, for women either. We
For
said
women
that.
either. A woman don't have to climax every single time. It's like
Right.
you said earlier. Sometimes it's a compromise, but the fact remains that younger women are not as comfortable as being blatantly honest about what they want and what they feel. So, for the sake of not hurting his feelings, for the sake of boosting his ego, for the sake of not making him feel like they don't want to be with that person, or even for the sake of losing that person, they may find themselves in a position where they want to fake the orgasm instead of having the conversations. Because let's be real, some conversations are very hard to have.
Hmm.
And sex is one of the hardest conversations for people to have honestly. Now,
Because
men may be
also,
more blunt about, hey, I want that, but let's be real. A man will tell a woman anything she wants to hear in order to get it, and women will tell men anything they think they want to hear in order to keep them.
yes.
That's just putting the cards out on the table. So
And you
even
also,
at that, maybe it's not even just about the orgasm. Maybe it's just about the fact of just faking it to, like they say, fake it till you make it.
you also
That's just
have
the
to
harsh
keep in
reality.
Fifty
mind.
percent rate, younger women at a 50% rate. I'm I would challenge that. With younger women at 50% rate, the libido is high as it's ever gonna be until they turn 40. That doesn't.
It does not. No, we're not talking
That
about
does
their libido. We're talking about their climax. It's
that doesn't
different.
mean that they're
A, a,
climaxing.
a young woman can do this all day long and never climax. We're talking about the climax, the big O.
I
But
don't
you,
know.
but here's the thing: you also have to, when you talk about faking it, you have to realize that sometimes it's not about you at all. She may just be uncomfortable. There may
Right.
be something about it that is just not pleasurable at the moment. Just like you guys have mood killers. Sometimes our mood killers happen on the inside of our body. It just may not be a comfortable position. There may be a cramp. We may be thinking about time. You know, there's a lot of different variables there. So it's not totally a bad thing.
Hey, let me tell you something. It all starts in the head with women. I'm gonna
Exactly.
tell y'all that.
Definitely.
That's what I
It
said
starts in the
That's
last
the
head,
night.
that's the
man.
whole purpose of this conversation. Sex is a psychological thought process. It starts in the mind with both men and women. It is a thought process.
Right. That's the
Men,
most.
men's minds are less clogged then.
You know
Well,
what, James?
I
You
think
keep trying to make these conclusions about everything.
yeah,
Don't
but
make
No,
I
I'm
don't think
just
it's just
giving.
about.
Why is it a conclusion if I'm giving my opinion? That makes
Well,
no sense.
no, nobody's bashing your opinion because everybody's opinion is valid and everybody's perspective is valid.
I'm just saying that you keep trying to you keep trying to put a cap on it. You keep trying to finalize everything that's being said when nothing is absolute.
It's
Well,
not a
well
cookie cutter. It's not a
I'm
cookie
agree.
cutter method to how a person can get to that orgasm
But
or how
all,
people have sex.
I'm not trying to be argumentative. All I'm saying is, if you don't bring up opposing views, then we don't get to the bottom of
Right, right. Well,
it. Okay.
I personally believe that one of the biggest resolutions to any problem is communication.
True.
I don't care how hard the conversation is. Communication goes a very long ways. Now, you also have to take into
Absolutely agree.
account how to communicate because you do need to take into account people's feelings and how they may receive the constructive criticism. But at the end of the day, if you're not telling your partner that they're not doing it for you, then what's the point? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, I got two examples of two girlfriends
Agree.
that I had. One literally had to physically go and get her clitoris pierced if I can say that word on TikTok, in order to be able to achieve an O. The
Uh-huh.
other one,
Oh wow.
she was too, she was more worried about how she looked in bed rather than enjoying the experience itself.
Okay.
Okay. That makes
So
sense.
that's why I said, and for the men, what I want to explain to you is that yes, every woman has a G spot, but not all men know how to find it. So
That is
that
true.
we're all designed differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you have men who are experienced that are going to work around and find it, and you have
No,
some men that are just in it to win it.
the G spot always feel like the root of your mouth.
Quincy said
You
no.
just you just rub on that little G spot at the top of every day,
He
Dave. Believe me, I
said the
know what I'm
root of your
doing.
mouth.
Quincy,
I know what I'm doing.
Quincy, I reject your statement because you started off with no. You can't say no and then talk about the spot.
No, you misunderstood. I
No,
said I
Quincy,
knew
Quincy,
I'm
Quincy,
kidding. I'm
you right.
kidding with you.
You
I'm
right.
kidding.
the G
You ain't got.
spot is
She
it
just
feel
messing
like the
with you.
root of your mouth.
She just messing with you.
Once that little
Here's
sack
my
fill up
method,
and
Quint. My
she bursts loose, she'll love you forever.
my
You
Okay,
my
won't be.
so
my
here
method.
is a
My
myth.
Hold
method
on.
is my
Go
method
out
is
there and
to ask
fuck.
them where it's at.
Here
Where
Go
is
that
out
a
there.
at?
here's a
Where's
myth.
that
Hold
challenge?
on, guys.
Go
Hold
out
on,
there and
That's
guys.
mess.
some shit.
Hold on,
Go out
guys.
there and go out there and mess up if you want to. A Mexican, I mean, a Spanish woman and the only black woman I know will take a butter knife and cut your damn tie down to the rim.
So wait a minute. There is a myth. There is a myth, guys,
Okay.
that if a woman, if you feel that woman explode, that she has actually had an O, and that's not necessarily true.
She peed on you.
Who said that?
Slim,
Everybody got a goddamn problem about every damn thing. It seems like to me, if she ain't had no odor, what the hell did she have? Some water,
Damn,
some
Quincy.
water spilled in the damn bed, or
Well,
what?
those two things are
you
not
squirted.
Drinking
synonymous.
They're
too
not
much
It's
tea.
just it's
well,
just not evidence that that's what's going on. They
right,
can be together, but they're not always.
right. And that's all I'm saying because remember, women have several different types of orgasms.
List them again.
I,
Hmm.
I, I, I okay, so
Oh,
sometimes they have mini orgasms, sometimes they have big orgasms, sometimes they have semi orgasms. But there are several different types of orgasms, and just because she has burst does not necessarily mean that is tied to an orgasm. What happens is during that course, the woman's body fills up with fluids in a certain spot, and after a while, it
Pressure.
explodes. But that's not tied to an orgasm.
What?
That's too
I'm
complicated though.
I'm just saying.
So
Women's
you
bodies
telling
is
me
very
making all
complicated.
these
Dealing
ladies
with
squirt,
you
I
is
wasn't
way
doing
too
a
Dealing,
damn
complicated.
thing?
yeah,
And
dealing with you is just like taking a damn test.
I
here's
That's what I'm
know.
another
saying.
thing that
Yeah.
a
It's
woman
a
can
state
have an
exam.
orgasm
They call me
before you
Mr.
even
Waterworks.
penetrate her, before you even touch her.
that's true.
Mentally.
That is
That's
Yeah.
true.
absolutely true. A woman can have an orgasm and not
Reason
even
why
being touched.
for a woman, fellas,
Exactly. So if you
for
get
women,
one, if you
foreplay start when you wake up in the morning. You say good morning to her, and the way you say good morning to her.
hey Slim, well guess what? You got your one for the day because I only get one or two.
Oh my lord.
We are not
Let go my ego.
let go of
Ooh,
my
she's so
ego.
wet.
You got
But
to
what Slim is
Fighting.
saying is 100% because my brother used to say this all the time. He used to say, "I make love to a woman's mind before I do her body. I
And that is the key.
guarantee you, I can make her bust one before I even touch her."
Before
And
I
that's
even touch
true.
her,
That
yeah.
is
I'm not
Well
done.
then,
absolutely
well
true.
then why have sex then?
Because it's
What
Because
the
all
you
hell?
doing
key.
it.
We don't have
That's
to
all.
pick
That's
one.
all ego. That's
Yeah,
somebody with their
that's all
ego
that
talking.
is.
No, it's
No,
the
it's
No, it's
not.
Yeah,
not.
I
It's
can
You
make
not.
got three
love
women
for
on
her
the
No,
panel
mind.
that's telling you the same
no,
thing.
it's not. It's
Let me
not.
tell you
It's
what I
not,
tell
bro.
them.
It's true.
Let
it's
me
the
tell you what I
truth.
tell them, La La. I
And
say,
guess
wait
what?
till you see my dick.
Guess what?
I can make love to their mind.
We don't have
Crazy.
to choose. That's the part. Like
That's
we don't
ego.
have to choose. We can have it all if we understood what we were doing. We've been fumbling around a long time, y'all.
Uh
Okay,
huh.
so guys,
So pick up a book.
we hear y'all's perspective. Most of you
And I
guys are
read a book.
saying the same thing. Hold on, most of you guys are saying the same thing. So If it's three women on the panel right now,
Put me in that
and
Mhm.
all
category.
of these three women are saying the same thing, it has to be some truth to it.
No, 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 no. We're not saying it's not
No.
any truth to it, but we're saying we ain't trying to put. Listen, you asking us to read the whole manual on the 17,000 ways y'all can get it done. Get it
No,
done
no,
one
no.
way and let's move forward.
That's not
No,
what we're
Exactly.
saying. That's not what
we're
we're saying.
asking you to love and to get to know your woman, and that will create great sex.
That's a distraction. We
What
got
is
bigger shit to be worried about.
Yeah.
I
Y'all
think this
You
is
asking
know,
where
I'm
the
gonna pop that
disconnect comes
coochie.
Like,
from, though.
Whatever happened, happened. When I'm
like
done,
going,
you done.
hold
like
on,
going
we're
to a
always
damn
on a
job you
mission.
hate.
Listen.
Well, I think that's where the disconnection comes because if you guys think that it's just we gonna get this done and that's what it is, then you're
Yeah,
missing the point. You're
a
missing the whole
singular
point.
job or activity.
Right.
That's not it. It's
What?
And
very much an
I'm
energy.
gonna blow their minds with this one. You know that a woman can have an orgasm after you bust and you're soft. Do you
Yep.
know that?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
knew
Who?
that.
I'm
I knew
telling
that.
you, it's psychological for
It is
women.
true.
Y'all are not
It
getting it.
is.
That's it's all lies.
It's not
I'm in
No,
there
lies.
watching Game of Thrones and she coming in the bed by herself. Bullshit.
No, no,
That is
no,
that's not a lie, Cyan. It's not a lie.
no, no.
Listen.
Can I?
Well,
It has
this
and
ain't
the
nothing
nothing
to
reason
but a
y'all,
do.
seem like to me. This ain't nothing but another form to fucking complain.
Exactly.
that's what it sounds
Hell
like.
no.
complaining.
We won't go. Hell no.
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute.
It's like, what in the hell do we have to do? Y'all, the requirements have gone up past like past 100%. It's like we want 300% of your black ass.
Hey,
No,
can
But
I
that's
get in
not
a
Your
little bit?
ass
necessarily
gotta read a book.
that's not
You
true,
gotta you
challenge.
gotta read a no no hold on, let me finish. You gotta read a book. You gotta study us. You gotta do every. What was that?
Quincy being funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to study a book. You got to get a doctrine in biology of women to satisfy a woman. It's just damn too much.
I,
It's too
I'm
much.
a,
Go
I'm
ahead,
a, I'm
D-Dub.
And she
I'm gonna
still
say
gonna
this because
divorce
I
your
got
ass.
I just said it's another form
Exactly.
to damn complain.
I'm gonna say this because I gotta go. I just pulled up at the house. Y'all have been working, but look here. I'm gonna say this: if you let a woman talk long enough, to her, your penis grows 3 inches. I'll say that. One, two. If you make certain times just for her, when you ain't really trying to get yours, you really trying to give her hers, that makes a big difference. And it's absolutely true. My grandfather told me, you really want to get a woman, you're gonna have to leave a stain on her bed and a mark on her heart before you ever
bam.
touch her.
Smart
So
man.
I don't know what y'all doing.
That's okay.
It
That's
worked for
okay,
me.
Dub. But that's one stain. It ain't 17,000.
Hey, and all you got to be is the right one. You know what I'm saying? Every
Damn
woman
right.
ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Every woman ain't for you. It's like some gonna be that Grand Canyon. You know, some gonna fit just right, and others gonna be all right. So you know, everything ain't for you. It's about finding what works for you. And yes, communicating as far as sexual experiences, that's a very hard conversation. I don't know a woman that want to hear, and I don't know a man that want to hear. Right? I think a lot of times what happens is in the act of it, we try to persuade a person in the way that we need them to go, right, fellas? Y'all done grabbed the back of a couple heads, and women, y'all done pulled a couple men in or to the right or to the left. Like that's probably the only form of communication that's okay, because having the conversation will probably take a lot out of the relationship. So make sure you got what you need and what you want. With that, I'm going in here to make it a fake it.
I know that's right. Have a good night, brother.
I'll
Yeah,
have a
but
good
Thanks
night.
for coming up, D-Dub, and
Like
thank you
all
for
I
your
tell
perspective.
you,
all
Thank you,
right.
D-Dub.
they're just another form just to complain. They got
Yeah,
their priority list all the way from goddamn China to Miami.
Well, I
absolutely.
think it's the way you're looking at it because it's really
Ah,
not a complaint.
shit.
We just
What do
having
you
a
mean by that? What
conversation.
do you mean by that? What do you
What
mean
I
by that?
mean by that is the conversation is about why do people fake it? It's a psychological mindset to sex, period. And it's a psychological mindset as to why people fake it. It could be a
Okay.
lack of emotional intelligence. It could be insecurity. It could be they don't want to hurt someone's feelings. It could be
Hmm.
so many different things. You guys are looking at it as though it's a bad thing, but actually, it's easy for a man to make a woman get there if he knows what to do. And most of the time, if he's accessing her mind, then he's accessing her heart, which opens her up and make her open enough to release whatever it is that she's feeling.
But
You
you're
guys
asking men
thinking
to be
you guys
unnatural.
thinking it you guys are taking it as though women, us three women, are complaining,
Mhm.
and we're not. We're just trying to
I'm
give you the
not.
blueprint. That's
I'm
it.
not saying the complaint,
But here's the simple part.
but
If you're
how do you
unable to create,
satisfy?
if you are
Go ahead.
unable to create a fantasy in a woman's head, you're horrible at sex. I'm sorry.
No, y'all create the fantasies y'all want in y'all head either
No,
way.
no, no,
No, no,
no.
no. That's not true.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
That's
do.
not true, challenge. That's not true.
Why is
You're
it not
talking
true?
to three women on the panel
I'm
that
asking you, why is it not true?
If I create the
because
fantasy by myself, then I don't need you.
You said
that's
what? Right,
If
and
I create the
that's the
fantasy myself, then we
and
don't need men.
right, and that's the bottom line, and that's what y'all been going towards. You
No, no,
don't need
no.
that's not
because
true.
Not
go ahead,
challenge. This shit
go
is
ahead,
simple, bro.
Ain't nothing
You,
like
go
the
ahead,
real
Listen,
thing, baby.
if you dealt
go
with
ahead.
a woman,
did you hear my song, Lala?
I'm listening, Rome. Go ahead.
if you dealt
Yeah, I
with a
heard that. It
woman
was a good
who's
song.
never been
Y'all
treated
heard
like
it?
a woman,
Mm-hmm.
when you treated her like a woman, she had a different reaction than every other person.
Yeah, I
So
have, and she ran. She
you
ran like
didn't
a
know
rabbit. But go ahead.
you can be making love to that woman all day long. When she get in the kitchen in the morning, you kiss on the back of her neck, and you don't do
Oh,
nothing else. Kiss on the back of her neck and walk away.
okay, that's fine. But you
Put
know
on
what I
that.
think?
So, but I'm saying
Go ahead.
the psychological piece is key.
No,
So
I'm not disagreeing with that.
so when Cyan heard me say this before, Slim heard me say this before.
Uh huh.
I actually had a girl in the middle of it because I was being attentive to her. Put her goddamn clothes on and walk the fuck out.
Okay. I listen. I've done similar things. I respect that. I'm not disagreeing with that. I just think women are never satisfied. Ever.
That's not true.
Well,
Nah,
that's
Ever.
okay. That's
if
your
you're attentive to what
experience,
she
but
is
that's
or what
not
she
true in
does,
totality.
No. The reality is women are never there's always another echelon, another level that you need men to go through.
That's a
Well,
fact. I
that
just
is
Slim,
said
based
that.
on your
hold
own
on.
experiences, though. You can't
Slim
No,
say
I'm
that
not
said,
to
talking about my
women
own
across.
experience, ma'am.
Now,
You can't
challenge.
tell me my hold on. You can't tell
challenge,
my
hold
own hold on,
on.
let me finish what
You're
I'm
not
saying.
the only man in the room.
Yeah,
Slim
But
you're
said
not.
it's really
you
that
can't
simple.
tell me it's on my own experience because I have eyes. I've seen other people's experiences.
Okay,
Okay,
so again,
Slim
even if
just
you've seen
said,
other people's experiences, that's still something you are experiencing. You're experiencing seeing somebody else's experience. But you have
But
50 million people in wait, you have 50 million people on this planet. Well,
mhm.
7 billion people on the planet. So
Go ahead.
you can't say that every woman is never satisfied because that is
I
not a
didn't say
true
every
statement.
woman. I didn't say I said
You'll
women.
always be satisfied for the right man.
Listen. And that's that you making my point, Lala. Right?
I got something to
So
say. I got a rebuttal after you finish.
what I'm saying is every time we turn a corner, they want us to be a metrosexual, they want us to be emotionally intelligent, they want us to make $500,000, $300,000, $100,000. Just keep leveling up, man. Every time there's an ask. Generally, is what I'm saying. There's an ask for men.
Charles,
life,
I love you, but
life
now I know why your name is
basically.
It should be challenged.
See, there you
But
go.
listen, this is the thing though. Those things improve your life challenge.
Huh?
They would help your relationship, but they would naturally improve your life if you do
I
all
agree.
those
I
things.
agree 100%. I agree
So that's not
100%.
really about, we're talking about sex and orgasms. We're not talking about women's standards for men because, again, even if those are women's standards, those would actually improve your life, your whole entire life. And if you're
You talking about
rejecting that,
the
that's
sexual
your
part of
loss.
it?
We're talking
No,
about
I'm talking about
sex
everything
and
that you
orgasm.
name.
I'm
Man,
sorry, I
I'm gonna
couldn't
tell
hear you.
y'all,
You said
men, do
I'm
what the
off.
hell y'all want to do. And
You sound
don't pay that
muffled. I'm
shit no
sorry.
attention.
I'm sorry. I'm
So,
not trying to
so
be condescending.
the top half of the panel of men seem really
Mhm.
grumpy, and the bottom half of the panel of men, I don't know about Mark, is saying it's really that easy.
No, it's
Man,
not. Women are
Yes, it
never
is.
easy. That makes no sense.
I don't even listen to. Look, let me tell you
I know.
something.
Sometimes you
Women
Women
have
be
to
gonna
telling
admit
me
it's
what
just
I
not
could
your
do to
experience.
improve. I don't listen
women
to that shit.
women
I ain't
gonna
gonna lie.
find
I just do what I want to do because it'll change. They'll say, "I want you to change. I want you to do this." Then they'll say, "I miss the old you." I'll like, listen. Hey,
They,
check this out.
like
We
I
are
said,
talking about sex and
Just stop
orgasm.
talking.
We're not
That's
talking
what I
about
tell
actual
them.
women
relationships.
gonna find
Y'all need to focus.
That's
women
okay.
gonna find every
Okay.
reason in the book to difficult some shit.
Yep.
She
exactly.
gonna she gonna make it different. I tell any man, if a woman really like you, that woman gonna make that shit gonna be sweet selling. And if that
Exactly.
woman don't like you, that woman gonna do every damn thing to make your life a living hell. She gonna keep distance between you and her. She is
That's
not
right.
gonna let you get
You're
what comes
absolutely
up
right,
for her.
Quincy.
Y'all
They
gonna have to
gotta
find
choose, bruh. When they choose, they make that
because
shit work.
cause see, it seems like y'all know how to make that shit work with a dude
So
that ain't
y'all
working.
not interested. Y'all not
They're,
interested in women
and we're
having
getting away
orgasms.
from the topic.
Y'all
Y'all
not
are
interested
talking
in women
about
having orgasms.
relationships and how women making the relationship difficult. We're talking about one thing. Why do
You know what,
people fake orgasms? Why do women fake
cousin?
orgasms? Why do men fake orgasms? That is what we're
I
talking
don't.
about.
Well,
I
I
think
think
that
I can
there
tell
are
you
I
why.
can
Because
some
they're
I
never
men.
satisfied.
I
It's
Hold
faked
really
mine
on.
because
not
I
the
didn't want to
Hold
be
particular
in
on.
it.
man.
I think that
I
there
didn't
are
want
some men that believe women don't deserve them. Because what are we arguing over right now?
Oh,
What
Because
are you
they
saying,
don't.
Slim?
Like an
What do you
argument.
say,
There are
Slim?
men that women don't deserve.
Well, I'm glad that they make roses for those women. What'd you say, Slim?
There are men that women
I
don't
just wanted to
deserve.
answer the question real quick, and then y'all can get back to it. I mean, my reason why I fake her because she's not as experienced as that I need her to be with me. I'm not in a lane of teaching too much unless this is about to be a woman I'm choosing to spend the rest of my life with. But if it's just an episode or whatever the case may be, and she's not as experienced as I thought she was gonna be, based off her look, based off of what we the conversation, then I'm a fake and I'm gonna get up out of there. You know what I mean? I've done it several times, especially the ones that be talking a real good game, talking about, oh, my head game is this, or I'm gonna put this on you and this. Yeah, I got the mega knees or whatever the case may be, and then get into the situation and they ain't hitting for nothing. I'm like, man, you can just hype me up. You feel me? And then you
A
feel
mega
me?
bus.
Yeah, let me get up out of this. You feel me?
yeah.
Growl a little bit, and I'm up out of it.
Well, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense because that is
Let
one
me
of the things that we study. Why men
let
make
me give
fake
y'all some
orgasms.
history.
Go ahead.
Let me give y'all some history that's gonna blow your mind. I need y'all to mute up. So if you do your research, you'll find out that sex toys were invented by men. But before they had sex toys, they sent their wives to the doctors to get orgasms. Because women came out with conditions called hysteria, which included a wide range of things. And they sent their wives to the doctor to get orgasms, and they would literally insert their fingers and give women orgasms until they came up with toys. Until the 80s, where they realized that they were giving women orgasms and they related it to sex. So really, these women were just sexually frustrated. They were doing things like cursing and having attitudes and showing what they call weird behavior. So men created dildos to please their wives. It was actually one of the first appliances that was inside the home before the vacuum. And y'all still today are saying that orgasms aren't important. And you're still complaining about how much women want and need from you when it's free. We're talking about something that women want that don't cost anything but your body, your time, and your attention. You don't have to spend money. You just have to spend time getting to know them and care about their feedback and how they feel. And y'all are grumpy. That's discouraging, guys. When your white counterparts created sex toys
I
that are
wanted to
now
be
your
a
competition.
I wanted to be an
Man,
OBGYN myself and shit
because they
because
knew
I
they
knew I
couldn't
had a
satisfy
special
women.
I knew I had a special set of skills because I did read a book when I was younger and they said to make a woman orgasm, right? Is you put those two fingers together, your pointer and your middle finger together, and then it's almost telling her to come here with those fingers. And you insert her and tell her to come here with those fingers and moving your fingers like you telling her to come here, she will orgasm. Never failed me. They don't take that much. That's when women be like, "Oh, I need a 10-inch." I'll be like, "Girl, you just messed up because it don't take that much dick to satisfy a woman." To be honest, if you can take two fingers, I'm sorry.
I said that is true.
It don't take that much. You know what I mean? If
But
you
the
can insert
problem, the
two
problem
fingers
is,
and if you got her mentally ready, and when we talking about foreplay starts in the morning, foreplay may start the night before, right? Y'all may have sex the night before, and it was good, right? Y'all made love, because we can all understand that it's a difference between making love, having sex, and fucking, right? We can't say that, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I think I'm
But they
just
like all
being
three.
No, you're right, Slim. Keep going.
They
so.
like they love all three. And here's the thing, man. And y'all can kick me off. I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn
Why are you so angry?
what you do for women. It is never a fucking enough. It is never enough. Yeah, we created dildos for women. We created civilization for women. We
But
created
y'all not
medicine.
civilized.
Well, whatever we want to call it. We created a whole lot of shit to please women. And we just tired of this bullshit. We tired of it.
You do
And the
everything but
title,
listen to women,
I think that's
Challenge.
the separation between certain men, right? Some men aim to please, some men just is in it to please themselves. You know what I mean?
listen.
I think that when you get into this,
But Slim,
all right, go ahead.
any man that thinks he's gonna satisfy a woman is delusional.
Well, it's a lot
Challenge.
of delusional men
I
out here
think,
getting it done.
yeah, challenge. I think whatever you have experienced is probably why you feel the way you feel. And I'm not saying that your feelings aren't valid, but they are, because they are valid. But you can't speak for every man in every space, and you can't speak on every woman and say that no matter what a man does, a woman is not pleased, because you
Well,
have
both
some
of them
women that are
exist though.
very challenge. I'll let you talk.
Wait.
There are women that are very, very simple to please. It's a lot of women. It's very simple to please them. Poet just explained to you what you need to do to please a woman. And we're talking, like you said, generally.
Mm-hmm.
So if you listen, a woman is going to tell you what pleases her. If you just listen, if you listen for just a few minutes, let her express to you what she likes, what makes her feel comfortable. I guarantee you will please her.
But that's okay. I'm gonna listen to her and then I'm gonna respond.
No, I already said it.
Okay. What I'm saying to you is your expectations of me and my life don't have shit to do with my life. I don't care.
Challenge.
I
Why are
don't
you always
care.
taking this personal?
What up?
Nobody's
What up?
talking
No,
about you
no.
in
I'm not taking
detail.
it
But the
personally.
thing
I'm
about a
speaking.
challenge, I'm gonna be honest. The thing
Slow
about it,
down.
these are the words that's coming out your mouth, brother.
Go ahead.
These are the words that's coming out your mouth. So we listening
What?
to you. We're active listening to you and what you're saying. So that's the reason why we come to these conclusions of, and the way that they talking to you, the way that we talking to you, is because we listening to what you're saying.
Okay. So what's your point? I don't understand.
I don't know.
What I'm saying is I'm not gonna live the rest of my life or my whole life trying to satisfy somebody that does, first of all, does not appreciate it and keeps moving the goalposts. So what are you saying, Slim?
You're talking about the women in your life? Because
No,
women.
I'm talking about in general, man.
Okay, well, listen. You should not be
No,
laying
That's
down.
very
challenge. You only can
personal.
talk about the
Hold on,
woman in
hold
your
on.
life.
You should not
Challenge.
be
You talking about the
laying
woman in your
down.
life,
Yeah, you
dog.
should not be laying down with
Why you
women
say
who
that?
don't deserve your
Because
attention.
listen.
You
Hold on,
better
hold
check.
on. Let me say this. Listen. You got one family member that you could choose in your life. It's only one, and that's your wife. And a woman got one family member. Everybody else is blood relatives, but you got one person that you can choose to spend the rest of your life with. That's not your family. That you adopt into your family, and that's your wife and women have their husbands that they pick. So
Mm-hmm.
if you pick a person that do not choose you and and is not compatible to you, then you're speaking about your situation.
But
You
that's
see what
not.
I'm saying?
Yeah. I
A
understand
woman
what
gotta
you mean.
feel lucky when she with you. If she don't feel lucky when she with you, you got the wrong woman.
No, I agree with that 100%. I don't know what part of general we're not understanding. I'm not talking about everything that I experienced in my life.
You
I'm talking
have to
about
be, because when you're saying general, you're saying across the board, and we're telling you that that's not the case. There's three women
there's a
on this
section.
panel that's part of the general population that you're speaking on, and all three of us have said the same thing. Challenge.
That's only 3 out of 400 million.
But there's other women in the panel that's in the chat that's saying the same thing that we're saying.
Okay, I don't know why I'm being misunderstood. Maybe I'm not.
You're not being misunderstood, brother. What the problem is that you can only speak from what you have experienced with women. You can't speak on general because you ain't been with all 400 million women or however million women you're
Right.
you haven't been with all of them. So that's where we're coming from. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like the women that I've been with, if I'm speaking from my experience, I'm a man that's aimed to please, because I
Okay.
know that if I'm pleasing her mentally, emotionally, and sexually, she'll jump off a roof for me.
Okay.
It ain't nothing
All
that
right.
she won't do for me.
All right.
Exactly.
That's the disconnect. I'm not gonna live my life to please a woman. I'm gonna live my
Well, that's
life to
why you
please.
having the issues that you're having.
I'm not having any issues.
That's why your opinion is
I'm
what it
not
is.
having any issues.
Okay, well, that's why your opinion and your perspective is what it is.
I can agree with that.
Okay,
But
so
Challenge, be yourself. My mama always told me that.
what I'm
Listen,
saying.
I don't never ask a woman what she want, and I just be myself. And if she like that shit, she stay. If she don't, she go. But I
But that's
just be
basically what I
myself.
said, though.
Ain't nothing wrong with
no,
that. No,
that
you
is
say
what you
that.
said to an extent, but you were extending it across the general population, and we were saying that that's not the case for
Because
general population of women.
because I can only draw from my experiences how to deal with the general population, right?
That's fine. We accept what you say about you,
We accept
challenge,
it.
but then you
Yeah,
take it a step further and you say, and any man that disagrees is lying. That's the part we talking
No,
about.
no,
that's
no, no. I said disagrees about what?
You said any man that said, I don't remember. It was
The,
like
the
twice
women
you said
the
it.
women are they're never satisfied. Does any man disagree with that?
Yes, they said it before. They said it's easy to
What man
satisfy.
disagrees with women are never satisfied?
Slim said it.
No,
I
Slim
don't.
didn't say that.
yes, he did.
Did
Slim
you
said
say
it's
that, Slim?
easy.
No,
And Ronnie said it's easy. But
Slim did not. Slim
they
did
said
both
not
it
say
was
that,
they
man.
easy.
both have wives, so maybe that's
Slim
why.
did not say that.
Do you think that hey y'all, hey everybody.
Hey
Hi,
man.
Nene.
Hey,
I
do
did say
you
that, but I'm not gonna go back and forth. I did say
Right,
that
right.
because
He
Thank
didn't
every
say
woman that I done dealt with, see, I don't know. I always had control of the situation. I always had that leadership in that in the situation with the woman, just because of the way that I would react and the way that I move. Right.
right.
Again, my thing is the way that I go about it. I go mental first. Mental is everything to a woman. If she's not, most women are sapiosexuals, which means that they're not even going to get aroused and they're not even going to move unless they're mentally stimulated. Next
Mhm.
thing you know, once they feel secure, which is the emotional part, right? Once they feel secure with you and they feel safe with you, that's when you go to the body, right? So it's
Mhm.
almost like they mental is they head, and then
Right.
it's a saying. It's a saying that once you capture the head, the rest will fall, right? The body will fall. So the body will fall right into your hands. You feel me?
That's
Right, right,
scientific.
right. I get what you're saying. I'm receiving what you're saying, Slim. But if most men, or let's say even 15% of men know that, why are we at the divorce rate we at?
Because it's not
You're
all
because
talking
about
about
love.
something totally different.
majority of time, what man fail to realize is that men are selfish beings, right? When it comes to sexual intercourse, when it comes to anything sexual, most men are selfish beings. They only out for themselves to get a nut,
Mhm.
for them to be satisfied themselves, right?
Husbands?
But
Okay.
husbands, yes, husbands, man. Now I'm generalizing. Men,
Hmm.
most men are, right? They don't think about the
I agree with that.
satisfying the woman, right? And not even understanding if you satisfying the woman, how far she will go for you. So
Okay.
that's all I'm talking about. You know what
Okay.
I mean? And that's from my experience. And I even teach this shit to the homies. Like, bro, you got to satisfy your woman. You have to start with her mental. Then you have to start with her emotions.
So you
Then
believe
everything else is gonna fall.
Well, hold on.
you
Let me say
believe
something.
you believe
Let me
in
say
happy
something right quick,
wives,
Challenge. Let
happy
me say something
life.
right quick. I'm answering your question. The
Right.
divorce rate is the way it is because you got to marry a woman that don't believe in divorce. We keep marrying women that divorce is an option. You got to marry a woman that will rather be dead before she divorce you. And
Oh, I
it's
agree with
very
that.
rare you find a woman like that, but you got to get with one like that.
Right, right.
Okay,
I agree
so
with that.
Slim,
So
What's
so I
why
don't
are you
believe in
not?
happy spouse. I mean I believe in happy house, happy spouse, not happy wife, happy life. That's just what I believe in. It's a two-way street.
I
So
want to know from Slim
go
why he
ahead.
would teach men, but he won't teach the women.
you
Say
said
what?
what?
I want to know from Slim why you teaching men, but you said you're not in the business of teaching women.
I'm not into teaching women how to like perform, right? I'm not
For
into
you,
teaching that. For me, I'm not into that.
you had a patience for that. Okay,
I don't have the patience for it. You know what I
okay.
mean? But
What's wrong with
that
it?
it ain't
Me
nothing wrong.
neither.
It's
A
nothing
man
wrong
only
with it.
teaches his woman challenge. You don't teach another man's woman.
No,
You
no,
know
no.
what
That's
I
not what I
mean?
was saying. I was
Now, does
wasn't
that
talking
change
to
in a marriage,
Slim.
Slim?
I
You
was
said
talking.
what?
Does that change in a marriage? You teach your
Nope.
wife?
Um, because I'm about to be with her for the rest of my life. Absolutely, I have to show her,
Yeah.
and I have
Okay,
to
that
show her
makes
the
sense.
things that satisfy me, the things that I like. You know what I mean? But that comes through just conversation, communication. You know what I mean? If you're paying attention to me and you're listening to me, you're gonna know. Okay, he don't like all that deep throat shit. He like his tip. You feel me? He like his tip. You know what I mean? Make love to my tip, girl.
I'll be
Do
back.
type shit. I don't
Mhm.
like all that. So again, that's just through conversation. In the same way that I find out about her and what she likes, it's just through conversation, and communication, and I find out exactly what it is. People have to not be uncomfortable to talk about the things that satisfy them in the bedroom,
Great
and
I
that's
point.
agree with
where
that
it
I
100%.
changes.
agree. And I totally agree because that was one of the reasons why people that's one of the reasons we studied why people fake because they're not comfortable having these type of conversations with their spouse or with their mate. They're not comfortable expressing what they like and what they don't like. So they just fake it till they make it. But I totally 100% agree with you, Slim, that communication is key in most situations. If you communicate and communicate properly, you can get through anything. You
Hmm.
can resolve just about anything. So
It's
I
Meme,
because the
what did you?
ego. People
Meme,
have
what did you
egos.
say?
They think they perfect and they can't do no wrong. So they say I'm just gonna do what I do, and that's just it. That's the ego. You gotta be to the point where you like, how was it? What part did you enjoy the most? You know what I'm saying? Did you enjoy any of it? Be honest with me. If you didn't enjoy any of it, what would you like me to do different? But people have such big egos that they feel like shit. My shit is good. Every woman told me my shit was good. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Nobody's the same. So, yeah.
Meme, what did you come up to say?
I don't know. I came in or when Challenge was talking, and I feel like I want to know. Do you feel like that because you've never satisfied a woman?
Oh my God!
Shut up, Slip.
You talking challenge?
We was thinking if
Yes,
she was bold
because
enough
you're
to
like there.
say.
You said we're never
Stall
satisfied.
them out, Debo. Stall them out.
You
Well, I
said
think,
we're never satisfied.
yeah, I
So
think he answered that, Meme.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, damn.
Yeah,
Well,
you wasn't
Does
listening.
anybody have any love making
So
songs? Does anybody have a song that they choose, or is music not a thing?
Hey,
yeah.
let me choose the song. Let me choose the song. Here we go.
Can I answer my man?
Okay. Look, homie, lover, friend remix.
Oh my God.
Play
wait.
that shit, please.
Homie, love a friend.
Homie, lover, friend remix by R. Kelly. Low down, dirty shame soundtrack version.
Oh Lord, I don't know if I could. Oh, well, okay. Oh, I found it. I found it. I think. No, is that it?
You damn
No.
right.
That sounds like Eddie Hall.
Listen closely, May May.
Only one of us here is what I'm looking for. Can relate to what I'm having for. She gets back with the whole news. And it's me that time she will come down the way. We will be together for all time. Having the moment that I feel will always be mine.
All right, what's the next song?
Somebody give us another song. I have a question though for the women because I already asked the men. What do you do when men lack experience?
Teach them.
Who said? Oh, cousin, you said teach them.
Absolutely.
Now, is that left, right, up, down, side, side, or
It's all of the above.
okay,
I need you
whatever
to do it
works?
this. I need you to do it this way. I like this. I like this style. I like this movement. Yeah,
How to Train a Dragon.
that's
Somebody
right.
said
That's right.
let's
He
chill.
said, "How to Train a Dragon."
Yeah, she
Let's
gonna
chill
ride.
by
We gotta be on the same page.
That's right. Be on
man,
the
man,
same
what do you
page.
do? What do you do when men are ill experienced?
Who you asking?
She has
When I
made
say
me a
slow down.
Hold on. Who-
Well, anyway, I'm gonna skip that. Um, yeah, you gotta tell them, you gotta show them. But if they're not paying attention to my body and everything else, I, I just can't even get into it anyway. Like you have to be attentive.
Empathy.
Can I
Wait a
ask a
minute. So
question?
She said she throw them handcuffs on him and take the lead.
Yeah,
okay, wait a minute, because
yeah,
Liv
that's
said
Yeah,
she's not
right there.
teaching either. Liv said she's not teaching either. What was your question, Slim?
Do you think that every experience with a new person is going to be somewhat of an inexperienced type of situation, slightly?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, but that's why you have to be attentive. You have to pay attention. Like what
attention
are
is
you doing if
what?
you're not into it? Like, what are we doing?
So May, what sign would you give me without having sexual contact that I should know what you want?
Communications? I mean,
Communication.
you
just
said without.
no, but you just said something about communication. You said you should know the body language.
That's communication challenge.
Yeah, she say stop, stop.
No,
That's hurting me.
no. I'm talking about before that, Saeed.
Body
When she
language.
slap your ass.
Yeah, body language is a part of communication.
Look,
Body
if
language
you're
is our first language. I understand that. That's not what my question was.
I
My
don't
question,
understand.
hold on.
question was, you said you should know the signs. You should know, basically, I'm paraphrasing right now, what I want. How do I know that if you don't communicate it to me?
No, I didn't say you should know. I said pay attention.
Pay attention. She said wrong hole, fool.
I'm paying attention to all that. I'm paying attention to all that.
So let
You
me
walking
ask you a
around-
question. Like when you go down on a woman, right? And I know this about to get really. When you go down on a woman, right? Do you feel her body moving in a certain moment? Like, do you know her telltale signs if like you need to stay at that spot?
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
asking
believe
you.
so. I believe he's
No, I
asking
don't
you.
do that. I don't do that.
exactly. So
Oh
how would
my
you know
God.
if you're not paying attention?
No. I'm gonna tell you what I'm paying attention to. I'm paying attention to if I'm the leader.
Wait a minute. You don't eat the pussy?
Oh
No,
my
sir.
God. Why we had to say it so blatantly?
Oh wow.
No sir.
That's the reason why. That's
So
the reason why
No, ain't no reason
anybody
why.
gonna
He
take
old
your
school.
bitch.
are
Ding,
we
ding, ding.
saying that some
Yeah,
men
I'm old
only
school.
are?
I'm old school like a motherfucker. I'm not bending my knees for no motherfucker.
You don't have to
Fuck
bend
you.
your knees.
Hold on.
We not
I'm not
compatible if I
bending
can't
my
sit on your
knees. I'm
face.
not
We're
bending
not
my knees in
compatible.
the lateral position or the horizontal
You
position.
ain't
I
got to
have a
be your
question.
knee. May go hit you with the spider monkey,
That's why he's so mad.
the Sonya Blade.
Oh God.
You better be Spider
I was
Man.
just joking. I
Listen,
was joking. I'm fucking with you.
you never satisfied a
No,
woman
I'll
then.
fuck with you. Huh?
I was just playing.
Cousin, Chef just
Yes.
walked in.
Are you crazy? Never
Okay.
satisfied a
The
woman.
Cousins
You
Chat
sound
original. I
slim.
like
If you
day
don't
I
eat,
one.
respect you, but
if you don't eat the
goddamn,
Where's
box,
son.
if
Wes?
you don't eat the box, if you don't eat the box,
Ray, come
dog,
up.
you ain't satisfying nobody.
Bruh, stop that fucking gay ass
Let me
shit.
ask you. Let me ask you a question. Do you expect for her to suck your dick?
Oh wow.
I don't expect her to do shit she ain't
Okay,
willing to do.
wait. We
Oh,
gotta keep it
So,
okay.
so
respectful in
what I
this
would
chat.
hold on, it's a
No,
good
no, no, no.
conversation.
Wait. No, wait,
Ah,
wait. I,
damn.
I'm the host. I'm the
We
host.
get to the juicy shit and
Hold
we
on.
stop.
Challenge. Hold on.
Go ahead.
We hold a respectful conversation. The cousins chat is not like everybody else's live. Now we can talk about it, but we're gonna keep it respectful, guys. Like let's really keep it respectful, okay?
All right.
All right. You can create names and be creative in naming what it is you're talking about without
Got you.
I'm
being
sorry, I
so
said something wrong.
explicit. Listen,
No, that was
I'm
me.
just
That was
saying
me.
I don't want the
My
Creativity is
bad.
the
explicitness.
problem.
My
Okay.
bad, cousin.
Okay.
My bad,
I
cousin.
think
My bad.
No
creativity is the
problem.
problem in this conversation.
I didn't. I thought if I said something, tell me what I said.
No,
Was
no,
I
no,
wrong?
no. I was just saying we want to keep it, kind of
It's for
PG,
everybody.
PG
yeah,
13.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, okay.
We want to
Okay.
Because
keep
I
it
don't want
TikTok
I don't want
friendly.
to have no type of penalty on our chat.
And we
No,
don't want a
I
raunchy
get you.
conversation.
I get you. I get you.
Okay, go ahead. Keep
So
on. Y'all can keep going.
But are some men only attentive enough to get consent?
what?
Because that's what it sounds
About
like.
what?
Once you get the green light, y'all throw everything else out the window?
Listen, bro. I don't know what they're talking about, but Slim. Here's what I tell you. Here's what I tell you, Slim. I used to until women start saying, drop down and suck my D and all that. Fuck you. I'm not doing none of that shit.
Who
That's too
said?
submissive for me.
Wow.
Who said?
I'm not doing that.
A woman?
A woman that
Yeah.
told you that? A woman that
Bruh.
told you that?
Bruh.
Hey, man, stop talking,
I
Kelly.
ain't doing that.
A woman ain't never told me no shit like
No.
that.
I'm not saying Slim. I'm not saying a woman told me that. I'm saying I heard it through
No, don't
general.
worry about it, challenge. I know what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on with that bullshit,
Yeah,
man.
they too masculine. They just trying to handle you and shit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they try to hand me all they want to.
It never
But I'm
happened to
gonna
me
tell
though.
you this.
But I'm just saying.
But I'm gonna
I
tell
said, like,
you
it
this.
never happened to me. I never.
But
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna tell
hey,
you.
man,
What I'm gonna tell you
different
is
people have
this.
different experiences.
What I'm gonna tell you is this. I don't do it. I don't do it. And goddamn it, if you don't like it, you ain't for me.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't think anybody's arguing that
Yeah,
point.
nobody's arguing with you.
No,
Yeah, you
That's understandable.
Slim said you ain't never satisfied a woman. That's why I made that statement.
We got you. We understand. We
Okay.
got you. Okay, pick a song. Somebody pick a song real quick.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind.
We
That's what I
already
want.
did our
You already
Kelly.
did that one.
Okay.
Hey, I don't want to pick another
We could
song, but I'll pick
we
a
could
song
do
that blow all y'all
we could
mind.
do Snoop Dogg. We could do Snoop
No, I'll
Dogg.
tell you what. Niche, pick a song.
I can't pick a song. God damn.
You can pick a song.
Wait a minute.
All right, I'll do next.
What did I say earlier, cousin?
You
I'll do
said knock
next.
in the boots.
I did that. I played that one. Y'all didn't hear it?
Did you
I
play it?
played
I
that
didn't
one.
hear it.
H-Town knocking the
112,
boots.
112, we can 112, 112, we can do it anywhere.
That's it. That's a good one. 112, we can do it anywhere.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
112. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me find them real quick. Keep
Thank you,
talking. Keep
Meme.
talking. I'm gonna pull it up, y'all.
do
Yeah,
Prince
man.
head.
Huh?
Do Prince head. Till I get enough. Like I said,
You talking about a door?
Let's Chill by Guy. That was another request. Sleepy made it a
Oh.
minute ago. I was trying to find it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That was a great song.
What was the other one y'all was talking about?
Let's
Just
chill by
can you
Guy.
can you imagine if you hitting every beat in there when you inside her, you hitting every beat in there?
Slim, you getting on my nerves right now. You get on my goddamn nerves.
Y'all are
Like
so
an equalizer.
I wanna
And that thing like an
make
equalizer.
I love you, brother. Goddamn.
your legs like a fish. I wanna
I
talk.
love this video though.
Yeah, that was a good song, man.
They had some big booty freaks in that video. I'll never forget that. I was looking at
Hey,
the TV like,
didn't Stevie do that song? Stevie J?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Stevie J did that. That was Stevie J. Diddy.
What was the other song y'all was talking about?
Let's
Hey,
chill.
Let's chill.
do Levert. Do Levert
Let's
all
chill.
seasons.
Okay, I'm gonna find it. Levert all season.
Here, why you looking for it?
What y'all know about that?
Oh, I love that shit.
I know about
Man, I'll
that.
break a bed to this song.
Y'all so...
Y'all are silly. Y'all remember back in the day when the intro was long?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a good melody.
Music is great, but I don't need it.
Huh?
The music is great, but I don't need it.
And you in a quiet room just fucking them up. You want to hear them scream, don't you?
This is
Hey,
me.
Saeed.
Gotta play that.
This is
Stop
me
picking them
talking
handcuffs. Stop
Hey.
picking them handcuffs.
Hey,
It was up, dog.
I think we need James Brown. This is a man's world. Yeah.
You gotta hit him. You gotta hit him with that Johnny Gill, ma.
Oh, yeah, that was nice, too.
Nah, Johnny Gill, the song that did it was the song he did on Boomerang soundtrack.
Which one was that?
The song called There You Go. Y'all don't know about that.
Don't get
Y'all remember that song? Levert.
No, I remember that one.
What?
Boom.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, cousin.
I know Slayer remember. He remember everything.
Hey, cousin, play more bounce. That's what I want to hear.
Who?
More
Oh my God.
bounce.
Hey,
Yeah.
play
Play more
Insane
bounce.
Insane by Eric Benet.
Hold up, play more
That
bounce.
shit don't put you in the mood. Nothing will.
This song, hey, La, if I had
La
this
La,
song playing in the
this
room
gonna
with
put you in the
you,
mood.
ain't no telling what you'll do.
Yeah.
Hey, La, this gonna put you in the
You
mood.
be looking for your wig for a week.
No. Challenge. Nothing
Play
you
that.
pick is gonna
Or
put me
play
in the
that.
mood.
Play
Play
Yeah.
Insane by
That
Eric
was
Benet.
play
You know
more
another
bounce
one?
to the ounce.
Oh Lord.
I know you didn't play that
There you
shit.
go.
Oh, you want to go roller skating and shit?
Hit that. There you go.
And your Jerry curl was dripping, huh?
Play that
No, I got
customer
one.
by
I
play.
said Insane by Eric Benet.
Okay,
I'm gonna play
I got
Insane.
one
Give me
after
a
that.
second.
Okay, who's finding that?
Okay.
I cut that on right there. Y'all gotta play some Teddy P now. Play some Teddy P.
Turn off the lights and light a candle.
Yeah.
Oh, La, that was a good one.
No, hey, La, you remember? Come on and go with me.
Yep.
Wait, Lala, didn't you pick one? What did
Wait
you
a minute,
pick?
you going old and
I
I'm
said
going high.
Insane by Eric Benet.
Huh? I wouldn't play Head from Prince, though.
I'm gonna give you my song. Yeah.
You say Eric Benet?
Sleepy says Sleep Your Garden.
Oh yeah.
was gonna say "Customer" by Rashid Devon.
Who? Who said?
Customer. It's called "Customer" by Rashid. I think Devon.
Well, I never heard that.
Raheem Devon.
Raheem.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raheem. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got some
Yeah.
songs. He sound like Marvin Gaye. Some of his
For real?
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he the only dude I ever heard sound like
Yeah,
Marvin Gaye.
yeah. I heard it.
Let me
Yeah.
serve you up.
Listen, brother. Right?
Let me serve you up. See, you can have it your way. You the customer.
Okay, stop singing, Slim. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Okay, one more song, y'all. One more song.
Okay, one more song. Love.
I got
Love by
one for you.
Music
Hold
Soul
on.
Child. Love by Music Soul Child.
Just let your skirt fall.
Okay.
So much on hoping you play.
And I wanna feel. Oh, I forgot challenge or like cat.
Love
You
by
don't know
Music
nothing
Soul
about
Child.
tasting it all.
She crazy.
Who playing that music?
Ooh, that was my shit. Oh my God.
That's illegal. You can't play the music while we playing the music.
He was so underrated though.
Yeah, who's playing it? Is that Niche you
Oh,
playing that?
that's me. I can't hear you.
I said
Who
that's you.
playing that shit?
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out who was playing it.
Oh, me too.
Music Soul Child. Love.
Niche
Oh, that's
was
Niche
song.
playing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas was the shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Summer Rain is a good song.
Coco.
Yeah, I love
Rain
some.
was. Oh, that's some good music.
So we got a lot of singers.
Huh?
Alexa, stop.
All right. So guys, we're coming to the close of the live. But here's the deal. We're going to do a part 2 next week, next Thursday, same time, same place. Part 2 of this topic, the big O and why people fake it. We'll have more music, we'll have more questions, and we'll have more discussion.
Hey,
Some of y'all gonna have to wait in the comments because y'all don't want to make love. Y'all want to argue.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
here
not
we
going to
go.
do the arguing. But before we go, guys, I want to say thank you all for coming up and participating and sharing your perspective. Thank you guys in the comments for sharing your perspectives and participating with us. Before we close out the live, I'm going to give everybody, come on, guys, 2 minutes, no more than 2 minutes. Make 1 minute, 1 minute of a comment, 1 minute. So each person have their last remarks, 1 minute, and then Niche will close us out. We're going to start with Lala. No, start with Lala, and then we'll work our way up. Huh?
Maybe didn't get a chance to say much.
no,
Maybe didn't get a chance to
She
say
ain't got much to say.
hush,
Mute your mic,
hey,
man. You suspended.
hush. No.
alone.
The songs that I wanted to play or just wasn't that. I think the songs I wanted to play weren't about love making. They were more about getting right to it. So that's what I was trying to think.
That's why I said
We'll play yours next week, May. Come back and join us, and we'll
Those
play
are
yours.
good too.
Okay.
We don't want to hit on booty rubbing songs. Go ahead.
Booty rubbing.
My
Come on,
statement.
guys. 1 minute. 1 minute.
My statement is real
listen while
quick.
you twerk.
I'm too real to fake it. I land my plane.
Okay. Slim.
Last comment.
Yeah. Last comment.
Just satisfying a woman will satisfy you, and
That's right.
that's all I gotta say. Satisfy the woman, and it's definitely satisfy you. That's it.
All right. May, did you have something you want to say?
Yeah, just be attentive to your partner, and then you'll learn. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it don't happen all the time, but as long as everybody's satisfied, you're good. Like, not that difficult.
Okay. Challenge.
We like that.
Happy spouse, happy house.
Eat more booty.
Life, happy life.
That's what challenge said. Eat more booty.
Again, I can't even finish my sentence before Lala said something. Happy spouse, happy house. Fuck, happy wife, happy life.
Thank you, Challenge. Cyan.
I'm just gonna tell you like this:
Things hot.
get in their head, then you get in their bed. Love, peace,
And so,
And so,
good night.
What you say, Lala?
I'm laughing at. Oh, I was nothing. I was telling. I spoke a challenge. I was telling them, eat more booty.
Listen, don't get some. What we do this every Thursday. I need y'all to get some on Wednesday, okay? So we don't have all this arguing up here.
Okay.
Cause listen, y'all act like y'all ain't got no experience. Some of y'all. This is supposed to be a happy, upbeat conversation. I don't know. Let me just put that out here. We had fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. Let's come back next week. We're gonna talk about some health benefits. We're gonna talk about a lot of other aspects that this conversation is important. It's not just about the physical act. It really will improve your relationship. Um, that's about it.
Yeah.
Cousin, thank you for
eat the box.
hosting.
Hey,
No
hey, eat the
problem.
box to keep things hot. You feel me? Eat the box to keep things hot.
Right, come back with a
Y'all,
slogan.
yeah,
Y'all
come back with a slogan.
come back.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you all again, and we'll have a good night. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'm out.
Bye,
All
y'all.
right.